Okay, so I am sitting on the floor right now and I have not sat on the floor like this in years. Hello everyone, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a bonus one, and as you can see, I am just sitting on the floor. I've decided to make this slightly a more sit down, like vlog style, instead of a more casual video. That's what I have been trying to find out the word for. Instead of just like formal video where I sit at my desk. My desk is as dirty as any, not dirty, but I have a lot of crap on it. I got my mum's Mac, I got pencils everywhere, makeup brushes, it's just, everything's a huge mess. And I have been at work today, so that is why I'm dressed like I am. I got my singlet on. I don't wear this shirt, I wear a black t-shirt over the top of my singlet, like that. I just change my shirt when I'm done because my shirt gets wet. That's why my hair is a greasy mess, and I just wanted to quickly film this video before I go and take a shower and everything, because once I've had my shower, I sort of just don't want to have to do anything else. Like, of course I will sort of clean the rest of my room, but I've already done the hard work, if that makes sense. And my mum comes back from her holiday tonight, so I've sort of got to wait up for her. Anyway, I think this may be the largest makeup haul I have ever done yet. I want to say the majority of these products was bought on the same day. A couple of these things have been ordered online and they've taken different amounts of time to get here and things like that. Other things I've just bought, you know, weeks and weeks ago. But yeah, I'm just going to go through, show you a lot of stuff I have bought over the past few weeks, and I hope you enjoy it. Also, because there is so much stuff in this drawer, I can't even really fit it in the bottom of my stand over there, so that is why I am showing you guys today instead of waiting till next week. I want the drawer to be able to close, so I want to disperse everything throughout my collection. So yes, without further ado, let's jump into it. I'm going to show you the few things I have actually used on camera and things like that, or just used in general, and then I will go through and show you the things I have not used. So the first one is from Thursday's video, and it is the Pop Feel Flawless Finish Foundation. I wish they had taken that sticker and put it on the side of the box where there was nothing, but you know. So if you are looking for a very cheap foundation that is more dewy, a bit more, I'd say this is more for normal skin because it does look kind of dry, but it's not matte at the same time. I quite like it, so check out my previous video. I do have to wait sort of until I get my other computer back before I will edit my description box, because I don't want to log my YouTube into my mum's computer. But this is the foundation, and it's dirty because I can't store it laying down because it leaks. But yeah, this is the foundation. It was $5 total. I got shade 1, and yeah, nice bottle. I like it. So I store this on the top of my makeup stand. It sucks that it does leak, but yeah, it came packaged very nicely and everything. I really like it. You saw in my favorites video the e.l.f. complexion brush. I use this for bronzer. It's really an all-rounder brush. You can use it for powder if you've got more drier skin. You can use it for bronzer. You can use it for a slight contour. You can even use it for just a very quick wash of blush. Really, the only face product I would not use this for is foundation, like cream products. Although I reckon it would be okay for a little bit of cream bronzer, but I think it needs to be a bit more dense. Really the only thing I would not use it for is foundations or highlighter or concealer, but I know a lot of people these days are really moving towards like your real flimsy brushes for concealer. Like, is it Emma from My Pale Skin? I noticed she uses like a MAC 217 for her under eye concealer, but I bought this for bronzer, and it's really, really nice. I like it. So check out my favorites video to see this. That was Wednesday's video, I think. I don't know, but it was my second last video, so yeah. Another brush I have bought is this round foundation brush. I mentioned this in my like regrets part of my favorites video. I have pretty much only used this with my Estee Lauder foundation, so I'm not sure how much I like this yet. I'm going to try it with another couple foundations, but just off a first impression from that Estee Lauder foundation, I do not really like this. It's just too dense. Maybe if I had a stick foundation, it would be good, but I've thrown mine out because it dried out too much. Yeah, it might work for stick foundations, but other than that, I think it's just too dense. And the other brush is the Anastasia eyebrow brush, which I have rubbed all the writing off mine. But yeah, this is the eyebrow brush. I believe it's number 12. It's just got a shorter spoolie and the angled one. I bought this because I wanted to compare this one to the Tarte one that I originally had. And I have to say, I think this one's slightly more of a winner. They are both excellent. They both work very, very well. But the bristles on this one are slightly shorter, and the spoolie's smaller. So I think this one is this one's a winner out of the two. But they are both great. So the Tarte one or this one, I definitely would use either of them. And I'm sorry they're dirty. I ended up buying 3 shades of the Dermacol foundation because I accidentally bought 207. I meant to order 209, but I forgot to change the colour. I was too busy looking at the actual colours. I just clicked order, but I got 207. I also have 209. I've like written on them in little stickers. This one I had for ages and I just love to press it. I originally had actually just used this all over. I want to film a first impression. I had originally just used this once on like a small patch of my face just to see, because this is very, very pink. Because I'm very yellow. I have no self-tanner on at the moment, but I just wanted to see if I could get away with using this. I can't, so I am just going to keep this for like lightening foundations. I also bought 209 because I thought this colour would match me, but again, it is slightly just too pinky peachy for me. Again, I'm still going to keep it because if I add too much of this, I'll use them to mix. And then I ended up ordering 213. I can't find where my stickers went, so I just wrote it on the top. Because they're all the same colour and the same packaging, I just wrote them on there just to make it easier. And this one is a lot more yellow, so this colour looks like it might match me a little bit more. So I reckon if I mix this with just the tiniest little drop of this, it will match me. So yeah, I'm going to do a first impression on that. Going to try and do it next week. I can't do it Monday or Tuesday. I'm completely out all day Monday. But I'll see how I go Wednesday, if not Thursday. I might do it all day Thursday. So yeah, I really want to get into using those. So yeah. Australis has bought out my favourite loose powder in pressed form. So this is the Ready Set Go finishing powder. If you have followed me from the very beginning, you would know I was obsessed with the loose powder version of this. I did not have as much skin problems back then. You can't tell on my iPhone, but I've got so many scars all over my chin, and my face is like permanently red from just being so badly sunburned. And I'm a natural redhead, so I will burn in the sun after like 10 minutes. So my face is pretty much always sunburnt. So I sort of stopped using it, but this is a true translucent powder. It's practically white, so I want to see if this will maybe lighten my foundation slightly. But I love, if I was going to buy one loose translucent powder for my rest of my life, it will be the loose translucent version of this. But it's not very travel friendly, so I decided to pick this up just to see if it is just as good as the loose version. Because this is slightly more travel friendly, not as messy to use either, and yeah, so it says it improves the wear and sets the foundation without leaving it dull or looking powdered, softens the appearance of imperfections, blurs lines, and without changing your natural contours. Didn't know powders were supposed to do that, but anyway. The oil absorbing formulation keeps pores and uneven texture concealed, while maintaining skin's natural moisture. It contains 99% silica, which is a very fine grade powder. It acts as a protectant and mattifying agent. Due to its spherical shape, it provides a soft, velvety feel without adding shine. So basically it reduces fine lines and imperfections and it mattifies. So it's basically everything I want in a powder. And yeah, so Australis is cruelty free and they're also vegan. I buy most of their products at Kmart because they are slightly cheaper there. I have got several mascaras I have just grabbed over the past couple of months. The first one's just the e.l.f. Volume Plumping Mascara. I bought this just to have a cheap mascara in my drawer because I am so worried about running out of makeup. I know, go ahead and laugh at me. I can probably hear you laughing right now. But yeah, I just bought this because, again, I prefer volume over length. Maybe if I'm going for a real bold look, then I will try and lengthen it. But really, if I'm just going to wear basically foundation, my eyebrows and mascara, like obviously I mean blush, bronzer and that, but like my everyday look where I don't wear any eyeliner or eyeshadow, I prefer volume. So I've heard a lot of people say this is really, really nice for volumizing, so I've just decided to pick it up. I'm always down for trying new drugstore, always down for trying new mascaras, and e.l.f. is a really nice brand. I really like a lot of their stuff. Every now and then, so I'd say maybe 4 times a year, maybe a little bit more than that, my local supermarket will put Maybelline mascaras on for $10, like most of them, or they'll put them on for half price because the majority of them are over $20. But when they'll put a selection of Maybelline mascaras on for $10, and then another sale they'll put them all on for half price. But when they were on for $10, I picked up this. It is the Pumped Up Colossal. I don't think I've really used anything from the Colossal range except for the Smoky Eyes one that I love. I have not used the original one with the like leopard print on the packaging, but I just picked this one up because I had never heard anyone talking about this one. Yeah, I've never heard a single thing about this, didn't even know it really existed, so yeah. And the other one I picked up was the Colossal Big Shot. Because I've heard really mixed reviews about this. I've heard lots and lots of people say they absolutely hate this, and I've also heard a lot of people say they love it and it's their holy grail. So I wanted to try it out for myself to see if I like it or if I hate it. So yeah, I think the packaging is a bit odd that it's so big with that thing there, like, yeah. Anyway, I buy most of my Maybelline products again at Kmart or when they're on sale at Kohl's. I don't think, no, Woolworths doesn't sell Maybelline, they sell L'Oreal. And one time when I was in Aldi, I bought a Lacura Beauty Minerals mascara. Now, they change their formulas, their packaging and shit all year round. But this is in black. I don't know if it came in black and brown. I only ever saw a black one, which is okay because 99% of the time, actually, 100% of the time, I just wear black mascara. Now this, there was a photo in the catalogue of what the brush on this looks like, and the brush, the whole packaging, and what the formula is supposed to do. It really reminds me of the L'Oreal Voluminous Million Lashes. Now, I went through 2 tubes of those like years ago, and I know how my lashes look when I use it. So I'm sort of hoping this is a dupe because when they bring this back, it'll be a lot cheaper. But like I said, Aldi only brings their stuff back like once a year, if that. My cat is screaming at my door. I'm going to have to let it in. It's at times like this I really regret taking my beanbag to my dad's house because I never film a single thing there. I'm going to buy another tripod to leave at my dad's because it will then be easier for me to film. This is not a makeup product, but I did buy that black peel-off mask everyone has been talking about. I haven't really read the box because I want to do a first impression on this one as well. I think that'd be cool, and particularly because I need a peel-off mask or pore strips or something. My nose in particular is terrible. I bought the Mode Liquid Foundation. Now, I have owned this once before, but it was in the pale shade. I think it's called Soft Ivory. This is in the colour tan or soft tan because I want to do a like everything under $5 video. But all the products I bought are way, except for this because I bought powder and that first. All those products are way too dark for me to use when I'm not tanned. So I'm going to wait for my tattoo to fully heal, and I'm going to put more self-tanner on and then do it. That's why I bought this darker foundation. Also because I don't have a dark foundation that matches me or anything when I am fully self-tanned, so this, even though it's light coverage, it may still be a good one to use. Model Co was on sale for half price at Woolworths, and these were on for like $6 something. So I bought 2 of their Instant Cover High Definition Concealers. Now the claims on this product, the packaging and everything really reminds me of the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I really like that. I just don't use it too often because it's like $15, but I thought I'd try this one because it's a cruelty-free option. Actually, I don't know. I also bought 2 of their mattifying powders. They're Invisible Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder. The packaging on this, like, they're both got the updated packaging. Now this one says it's cruelty free, but this one says nothing about being cruelty free or anything. So I'm not sure if only half their products are cruelty free or not. But yeah, I bought a concealer and the powder. Now the concealer is in the colour light beige, and it is a lot darker than the colours I normally use. So this is either going to be really nice on my face, or again, a concealer for me to keep when I am more tanned, because I only have my pale concealers and they look way too ashy and way too bright when I am fully tanned. So even if I like this and just keep it when I am tanned, it'll be alright. So yeah, I bought 2 of the concealer and 2 of the powders because they were on for half price. The powder was like $6 something, and it was mattifying, so I am always up for mattifying products. Now I bought another e.l.f. flat top powder brush. This one is so different to my other one. This one feels like it's missing about, I want to say, a quarter of the bristles, and it's not as dense and stuff like that. Like, it's definitely still going to work so well. But yeah, it's just there's slight inconsistencies between the 2 brushes. A lot of the e.l.f. brushes, the day I bought this, a lot of the e.l.f. brushes had been opened and tampered with. So I'm not sure if this one didn't look like it had been, but I'm starting to second guess whether it had. But it's still going to pack the powder on just fine. It's just not as like stiff as my other one. But yeah, it's still going to work. I just bought another one because these take forever to dry, and sometimes I don't want to wait 3 days before I put more makeup on. So this brush, this and the complexion brush were only $10 each. I bought on Wish I think it's FOC Allure. I think it's supposed to stand for Face of Color Allure. Multi-use. I did not realize this is a refill pan highlight. It's supposed to be like an eyeshadow / highlighter. I didn't realize it was a refill pan. I forgot to buy the actual case one, but it's in the number 5, and it's in the color Hippo, and it's like a white, which duh on me, but it's like that real pinky creamy ivory color. I don't have a highlight this color, so that's why I bought it. So it just looks like a white on camera, but it's got that real, like, not champagne, but like that pinky pearly undertone to it. And I don't all the time want a stark white highlighter, even though most of mine are stark white, but I just thought it's an interesting colour. If I like the formula of this, they have many more, so I'm definitely going to buy more of them if I like the colours, but I'll try and find them in the actual compacts. Look, I don't really care. I'm just going to get rid of the box once I've done my first impressions videos and stuff, or use this on camera, but I'll just keep the packaging. Look, I don't care if that's the only packaging I have, as long as it's airtight, so it doesn't matter. Again, on Wish, I bought 2 of the Made Cheer pressed powders. Now, I threw the box out for this one and kept the box for this one. These are pressed powders, but they are slightly luminous. Now, this one is just not. This one's in number 1, and it is just stark white. I love the packaging. It's just so simple. This one's just stark white, but it's got the tiniest hint of a glow to it. Now, it looks bad on my hand, but it's got the tiniest, like, glow. And I thought this would either be nice as a sort of very subtle highlight, like very subtle. I think it's got even less of a glow than the Hourglass powders. So it's either going to be good like that, or I will use this underneath my eyes. So this is for the under $5 because the product retails for $3. And I also bought another one of these, but I bought this in number 3 because, again, I didn't have a cheap bronzer. Both of my bronzers are high-end. I have the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil and NARS Laguna. And also I needed one for my under $5 challenge, and again, they're $3. So this one is in number 3. I thought I bought number 5. But I did swatch this because I just wanted to see if it was slightly luminous, and it is because they're pressed powders. But pressed powders do blend a lot better. So this one I'm going to use as a bronzer, and it's really dark as well, which is good because NARS Laguna I can get away with when I'm like half tan, like when my tan starts to wear off. But my Milk Chocolate Soleil I cannot use when I am not tanned at all. So this is slightly darker, even if I just use this to mix in with the other two to make it darker. But I just needed some makeup for when I am dark as well. And I didn't want to go out and buy like the Too Faced Milk Chocolate, Dark Chocolate bronzer when I really can buy this for $5. It's a pressed powder, so it'll blend well. And I really don't tan that often. Like, I've gone weeks, like 3 or 4 weeks without doing it, mainly because of this, but sometimes I just don't want to tan. Now, I have a few highlighters here. The first one is by OXX. It looks like this. This was $4 for 3 highlights. So you get a white, but it's more like, it's not stark white. It's got almost like a very hint of a yellow ivory undertone. You get this one, which looks like a creamy yellow. This one's got like more shimmer in it. And this one, which again looks white, but it's slightly pink. Again, for my under $5 video, it's going to be a first impressions, but this was $4. A lot of this makeup's OXX. Again, from OXX, I got the gel eyeliner. It's just in black. It comes with a little brush on the top. And then you just unscrew it, which I can't. And there's the gel in the bottom. Now, it comes in brown as well, but I decided to buy this instead of a liquid eyeliner for my under $5 video. I have the Rimmel Color Precise Liquid Eyeliner. I know these came out in white and blue as well. But I've only ever seen them in black. But again, it was when Rimmel was on half price, so I bought 2 of them because I am always willing to try new liquid eyeliners. The designer brand's Absolute is my favourite so far. Sorry guys, because I'm filming on YouTube Capture, I have no idea what you just heard. My mum called me. But yeah, I'm always down to trying new liquid eyeliners. I've heard people say that this is pretty good. And it's a lot bigger than my designer brands one, so it might last me longer. But yeah, I just bought this because it was something I just wanted to try. It was like an impulse decision though. Again, from Rimmel, I just bought a small blush. I was going to use this for my under $5 video, but then I changed my mind and I wanted to use products that fully retail for under $5 because I bought this on sale for $4.75. But it doesn't actually retail for under $5 full price. So I wanted to use full price products that are under $5. But I just bought this anyway, and it's small, so I may use this when I haven't used it, so I may use this when I go to New Zealand. It's in the colour Pink Rose, and it's just a very natural colour, so I don't actually really have a blush in this colour, so it's quite nice. And it's small, so this might be my travel blush, we never know. I'm so sorry, but I've had to leave my door open because my cat keeps yelling at it and I need her to come in and out. So you might be able to hear my brother. But yeah, I've also bought the Bo Beauty's changed their packaging and brand and stuff. They're now just Bee Beauty. But I bought their pressed powder in Fair because this is kind of rare to come by. There's Tinkerbell. It's kind of rare because normally they sell one that's supposed to be translucent, but it's actually bright pink. What are you doing? Hello? Yeah, you're so... She wants to get fed, but she's not supposed to have dinner for another hour. Because she's a big piggy. But yeah, I just picked one up. I should have picked up several because... Oh, this is actually good powder. Don't shove your face in my slippers. You'll die. But yeah, I like this powder. I just hate the pink one, but when it comes out in Fair, it's great. I have two highlighters, both the high end. And the first one is the Mary Lou Luminizer, so I am so happy I own this. I have wanted to own this for years, but every time I go to buy it, it's sold out. I was like NARS Laguna, and now that I have them, it's like, yay! So I have not used this yet. I did swatch it just on my hand very gently to see if it was going to be light enough for me to use when I'm fair, or if I need to use this in a video when I'm tanned. Seems light enough for both. So yeah, packaging's really great. Love it. Oh, you are the biggest silk. Huh? Mummy's coming home tonight, yeah. And then the second one was Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector pressed in Opal, because it's white. And Champagne Pop is too dark for me to be able to use on its own when I'm not tan. So I bought Opal to mix it in because they're the same formula. If I did used to mix it in with my Jeffree Star highlighter, but they're slightly different formulas, and I just wanted the same formula to mix them together. Plus I love these, so yeah, my foot's gone to sleep. Yeah, you're in the way, aren't you, Tink? Yeah? Nah, she loves me. I have two eyeshadow duos from OXX I bought for my under $5 video. They have four of these. They have another one that's just like two different pink shades, and another one that's like sparkly black and sparkly grey, but I only wanted these two. This one's in the colour Autumn, and they are the only ones with matte colours in it. So it's like a tan caramel colour and like a dark purple. And this one is called Soft Pinks, and it's got like a champagne-y pink and then like a metallic plummy purple. So yeah, these are I thought I would do more like a purple smoky eye-ish. I can also use the bronzer and other colours on my eyes too if I wish. But yeah, I just bought these two. Oh, you're purring. Also from Pop Feel, I bought the HD Invisible Cover Concealer, but this is like the green corrector. The reviews online said this was pretty much exactly the same as the Makeup Forever one, so I bought it to try it, and it was only $2, I think. I did also buy the normal concealer, like same thing but just skin toned, but it's the only thing I have not had arrive. Now I ordered this probably like 3 months ago. Sorry if you can hear my brother, again my door's open. But yeah, it's the only thing I've never had actually arrive at my house, so I got a refund on it. But yeah, the green corrector. I wouldn't use this all the time, but there are times where my chin breaks out or I break out all over here and I just want a green corrector to cover it. So yeah, Pop Feel Concealer, number 5. Number 5. They also had, I think, an orange one, like an orange under eye corrector, but it was way too dark for what I would use. OXX has lip glosses as well, and I bought this nude one. Now, if I try this in my under $5 video, and I like the colour and the formula and that, I will go buy the others because it smells like along the lines of the NYX Butter Glosses. Okay, it smells exactly like the NYX Butter Glosses mixed with like chemical lip gloss, if that makes any sense at all. It's in the colour Barely There, and it's a nice nude, so if I like this I'll buy the rest of the colours because I love the packaging. It looks really nice. Sun's going down and it's cloudy. I've only got a few more things. OXX mascara. This is the volumizing mascara. They have volumizing, lengthening and waterproof, but I decided to buy the volumizing because you guys know I love volumizing mascaras, so I got that. A lot of this stuff was originally in its packaging, but it didn't fit in the drawer, so I had to take it out. Also from B Beauty or Bow Beauty, I have a lip lacquer. I did buy two. I bought another one that was in the colour Pop Tart, but when you opened it like this, the little stopper that was in here was stuck in the lid and it was just getting everywhere, so I had to throw it out. But this one's in the colour Opal Lac, like Opal, O-P-A-L, and then L-A-C, Opal Lac. What are you doing? But it's just a dark purple, and I don't have like a dark purple lip gloss, so thought I'd buy this. And also I got 3 lipsticks. This colour is in the this one's in the colour Interest, also from Bo Beauty. It looks black, but it's just a very dark purple. Sort of bought this to go hand in hand with the lip lacquer. And then two more colours. This one is just right up my alley. It's in the colour Page. And it's just like a peachy pink colour. You guys know I love these. I pretty much live with these colours on my lips in the spring. And this one is in the colour Brick. Sorry, they're all the cream formula. They have several formulas. This one's in the colour Brick, and it's just a darker nude because I don't have like a dark brown that's dark enough to act as a lipstick when I am fully tanned. The only colour I really have is Elf Praline, and it's a matte colour. Sometimes I don't want matte. Hello, fluff ball. And the last product is the OXX Concealer in Light. Now, I have the matte foundation in this, so I bought the concealer. Now, this is not light at all. At all. I looked at it, and that is not pale, but I'm still going to try it. And what the hell are you doing? I'm still going to try it, and stuff like that to see how it goes. Come here. So, say goodbye. Hello. Say hello. She's in a bit of a mood because she wants to be fed, but hello. Oh, look, it's you. You got cold paws. You're walking around on the carpet and you got cold paws. Anyway, this video is long enough already. I'm going to go and let it upload while I go and have a shower and everything. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry for it being all over the place and constantly being interrupted and my cat wandering around, but yeah. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe and I will see you next time. Bye.